We took one of my followers' finished garages and transformed it into a beautiful main bedroom.
It's so pretty.
And you're gonna do it with me.
You did it! I did it!
But the physical work wasn't the hardest part of this transformation.
We made this space for her. I'm sorry, I didn't think I was gonna cry.
You've got to check this out. For the past 5 years, I've been using DIY to transform my home, but along the way, it transformed me as well. And now, I want to share that magic with others. So, let's DIY together. So I'm gonna do a room transformation with Karen. Karen is a follower on Instagram, and I thought that she would be perfect.
I've been following her since 2020. A lot of touches in my house are because of her. So I'm really excited for her to be here.
She lives here in Las Vegas, she's married, she has 2 cute young boys, and they live in this 2-bedroom house where they have a garage that they've converted into a bedroom. Now this room has a little bit of a challenging situation because of the backstory behind it.
I am really, really nervous, but also like overwhelmed with a lot of emotion. So I spent a lot of time in there this morning, just kind of feeling all the feelings that are coming because it's going to change.
We're gonna learn more about that, but first, let's go meet Karen. Oh man, I need to get out my energy somehow. Are we ready for me? Okay. Oh my gosh! It's so nice to meet you!
It's so nice to meet you!
I'm Angela.
I'm Karen. You're in my home.
I'm shaking.
So am I.
But I'm excited.
I'm so cold, I'm excited. So come on in, this is the room, this is the space. Welcome to my old garage.
This is your old garage.
This is our old garage. We kind of changed it up and made it into a room. And so as you can see, like we've got Legos, we've got a desk, we got nightstands and dressers and a couch.
A lot of things happening.
Oh, and then a spin bike, because you know, I spun for like a week.
It was a good week though.
Yeah,
right?
It was a good week. I realized my legs are not that strong, so I had to change that up. It slowly became this mess of life. And now I walk in here and I'm just like overwhelmed because I don't know what I'm coming in here for.
It's such a big, beautiful space to not exactly know what to do with. Now you said your mom was here.
So we made this space for her. She
Okay.
lived with us. She lived with us. And then, I'm sorry, I didn't think I was gonna cry.
It's okay.
So we bought our house and my mom lived with us, and this space was halfway into a room. She took a vacation, came back, and was diagnosed with cancer, and we had to speed it up. So we gave her her space, and then she was here for a few months. And now we have this space.
She passed away last year.
Yeah, last September.
That's a lot. This space has seen a lot.
Yeah.
It feels now confused as to what its purpose is. What else does it feel like when you come in here?
It feels dark in here because it was supposed to be a place where one of my favorite humans spent her time. And now like the boys still call it like, we're going into grandma's room because we don't know what to call it. We're like the other room, and the boys are like grandma's room. It was a place where like I could come and have conversations about life or have our morning coffee, and it was warm. It felt loved.
Yeah.
And it feels cold.
It's about the energy in the space, but it's also about like what the space looks like. There's a lot of things that are going into contributing to how that space feels right now. And you've been trying to figure out what to do with it. You've given it like 7 different purposes, but haven't quite
Exactly.
landed on anything.
Exactly. And then like these curtains, like she actually picked out these curtains and she loved them. And so I haven't been like taking them off.
Just a little bit stuck.
Yeah.
So what are you envisioning? How do you think we're going to transform this space?
I think that maybe we can make this space like for my husband and I, our master bedroom, a big room for us. I've followed you for so long, and you just make all the spaces feel so peaceful. And I'm so ready to have some peace when I walk into this room.
That is one of the things that like I aim for, and so I'm excited for you to be able to walk in this room and feel peaceful and feel warm and happy and bright. And you're gonna do it with me, so then when you walk in at the end, you're gonna appreciate it, right?
Right, so I'm also like, don't lose a finger.
You've never used tools then?
No.
Okay, have you ever painted?
No.
Okay, so we're gonna learn a lot of new things by the end of this. You're gonna be like, kids, Mom's giving you a new room, I got this.
Yes, yes, please.
So in order to design this room, I need Karen's help. So I gave her the homework of gathering inspiration images, and then we sat down and we looked through them together. I was surprised to see so many inspiration images of these snowy mountaintops. And Karen told me about a trip that she went on in the past year to Big Bear, and what a powerful experience it was.
It was overwhelmingly calming.
Okay.
And I just remember sitting outside of our cabin and drinking my coffee, staring at this reflection of the snowed trees. And I was like, okay, what do I want to do going forward? How am I going to heal in a way, I guess?
I want this room to continue that healing process. So I'm going to transform it into a cozy cabin retreat. And the way I'm going to do that is, first, I'm going to install horizontal shiplap around the entire lower third of the room in a moody color. But I'm going to leave the top white because I want it to feel light and bright still, like she was on that snowy mountaintop. Next, we're gonna add in beams because nothing screams cabin more than beams. They're wood, they bring in those natural elements, and they're gonna look awesome. And finally, with the lighting, I want everything round in spheres. I want her to feel like she's sleeping underneath the moon and the stars. And I feel like all those together are gonna really bring home that magical cabin vibe right in her own home. For the colors in this room, I want it to feel cozy and moody. And it turns out that Karen has some strong feelings about the color rust.
I've been drawn to just this orange color. It reminds me of November for whatever reason. And actually, I never even put two and two together, but November is my mom's birthday. And I've always been drawn to orange. So maybe that's a reason why I chose so many orange things.
So I'm gonna take that rust color and I'm gonna incorporate it in the bedding, but I also wanna add other bright colors there so that her bed feels kind of like a sunset or a sunrise. I also want to add in a ton of textures. I want the rug to be really soft and fluffy, feel like snow. I want to add in some rounded corners with the bedding. The whole thing just needs to feel soft and inviting. So I'm really excited about the design of this room, but this is a delicate space. It needs to feel like Karen moving forward, but it also needs to honor her mom. I need to incorporate some personal design elements or the whole space is gonna fall flat. In order to do that, I feel like I need to get to know her this week, I need to get to know her mom this week, and I'm just trusting the process that as that happens, that those design elements kind of make sense and we know what's gonna go in there. In the meantime, we've got a lot of work to do. Karen, you've got an empty room. How does it feel?
It feels big in here. I can already think clearer in here.
Open minds. Now, how does it feel moving out all of the stuff that was in here?
It was a little difficult to remove the curtain because my mom had picked out that curtain and it's been in here for a while. You know, I'm excited to be able to bring new life into this room and have new feelings come out.
That's right, we're taking the next step now. And the next step is that we're going to do a really cool wall treatment. Horizontal shiplap around the entire room on the lower third.
Oh, I'm excited. I can see it already.
I like to take painter's tape and I like to tape out what it is I want to do. I'm going to tape it to get it to the right height, see exactly where that fits so that I can see how wide do I want my shiplap planks to be. All those things kind of affect how the design looks. So we've got our measurements written down on this paper. I'm going to show you how to cut first.
Okay.
And then you're going to cut second.
Okay.
Okay. I remember the first time I used a miter saw and I was like,
Oh God.
okay. Yeah. Deep breaths. You did did it!
I did it! How do you feel? That was exhilarating. Woo! Oh my gosh, I think I like broke a sweat just like from how nervous I was.
Look at that.
I did that.
I'm so proud of you.
That's so cool.
Okay. This is a nail gun. This is my favorite DIY tool and I'm so excited to introduce you to it. Okay. Oh, yes! Are you cracking that?
Oh, that's something.
Is that a good crack up or a bad crack?
It's a good one. It's a good one.
Yeah. All right, you can start rotating. Cool. There we go. See how this just kind of finishes it?
Yeah.
You did this. Aren't you proud?
Yeah, I did that. I cut this and I used a nail gun and I put it up on the wall.
Totally. Taking out the battery pack. We're done for the day. Yes, we did it. It doubled. But what I was wanting to do is 1, 2, 3. We crushed.
We did a lot today. I was feeling overwhelmed and really intimidated, but that nail gun, man, Angela's so reassuring, which is so nice because I have no idea what I'm doing.
I love how this isn't even phasing you anymore.
We're changing a really, really special room into our main room, and it almost feels a little bit invasive right now. I'm having internal feelings that I'm taking away something that was really special. But I know that my mom would be so proud of me for using all the tools that I'm using because she was always a person that would do things herself. I'm really, really looking forward to seeing what this room is going to be at the end and honoring her in some type of way through that process.
So Karen, all the shiplap is installed. We finished it. How are you feeling? That's a lot to learn in a short time.
I am feeling like a complete and total bad mama. I am ready to tackle it all at this point.
So we've got painting next, and you said you haven't really painted before, right?
No, I'm really looking forward to this. This is this is the icing on top of the cake right now. We get to do what I want to do.
Painting is the most impactful, easiest DIY tool. So I'm about to put in your little tool bucket, all the knowledge for what can completely transform a space anywhere else in your house. Yeah, and just own it, 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
you got it. You got it. You're almost through. Yeah. Okay.
It's like opening champagne.
Now remember, what did we learn about walls? That they are a little bit
wonky.
They're a little bit wonky, right? So this is extra wonky. See how big that gap is right there?
Yeah.
And now the caulk can just go on top of that rather than having to fill the entire spot.
It was my first time going to a concert by myself, and it was quite...
Oh, you went by yourself? Was it life-changing?
Yes. And no one interrupted me. And you know what I never realized about DIY? How much squatting you have to do. Mother's Day was the toughest this year.
Okay.
Because I knew that I would be celebrated, but I also was going to be spending my first one without my mom.
Yeah.
So that was really tough.
But you enjoy writing.
Yeah.
Do you write creatively at all?
I used to a lot more than I do now.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
What kind?
I used to want to be a rapper.
You did? This is great!
I'm like so embarrassed. This is
awesome. It's just paint. There are things in life to stress about. Paint isn't one of them. Do you believe in signs?
I do.
You do?
As of the last year, there was a butterfly that hung out around our house for a while.
Okay.
And my son started saying that I was grandma. And right before this, I had a dream with like a butterfly coming to me.
Really?
Yeah. My mom was a strong believer in like, dreams tell you your future.
Yeah. Mom is a pro painter.
Do you want to learn how to paint, Logan? Go only side to side, just that. Yeah, there you go. Good job.
So the shiplap is in, it is painted, and it is gorgeous. It's exactly like how I was picturing in my head, and it already makes the biggest difference in the room. And it was fun seeing Karen watch it come together and help build it, because she was like, oh, I can see what you were talking about. But she had never touched a power tool before. She was nervous, but she did it. She learned 3 power tools, and she trusted me, and she learned a lot. We're gonna kind of flip roles a little bit here. Karen loves to cook, and she also loved to cook with her mom. It's something that's really important to her, and I don't cook at all. So she's gonna teach me a few things. It should be fun, and we should leave with full bellies.
So today we're gonna make some chicken soup, sopa de pollo.
Sopa de pollo?
Yes.
Okay.
I think I called her actually one day when I was sick in Vegas, and she was still in New York, and she taught me how to make it over the phone.
You made yourself your own chicken noodle soup with your mom over the phone.
Yeah, I love that. It starts off with half an onion.
Okay.
Like this is your biggest flavor.
This is hilarious, because literally I remember you saying your heart was beating with the nail gun, and like, I don't know why this stresses me out so much.
This here is really cool. You just put the garlic in here.
Okay.
And then you press it down. This one's my favorite, and then it's satisfying because it just...
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
Do you want to try it?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, you want all this in here?
Yes.
This isn't too much garlic then?
No.
I literally used to pick the dinners that I would make based on how much cutting I'd have to do. And if it required more than 2 things being cut, I was like, I'm out.
Oh, that's my favorite part.
If we combined into one person, we would be a superhero.
Superhero
Right?
for sure, yes.
Just kind of do this to taste. I'm like, oh, not a chance. Tell me exactly. Is it a 1/4 teaspoon?
This is how I was taught everything I know how to cook. It has always been just a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Taste it, and then you'll figure it out.
So basically when I'm like, Karen, what do I do here? You're like, it's a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Is that what your mom would say?
Yeah.
Okay.
Un chin de esto, un chin de aquello. And that's it. That's what I got. Un chin means a little bit.
Okay.
Un chin.
Un chin.
Yes.
Okay.
A little bit of this. Un chin de aquello.
Okay.
A little bit of that.
Okay, a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
My mom and I, in her later years, where I have the most memories in our kitchen, is we were friends just laughing. We would cut something wrong and we would laugh. Or like, this carrot is like wonky. Like we would just make fun of things like that. There's so many things that I got from her, and a lot of it is so nice to see now that I don't have her here. And I'm like, I am my mother's daughter.
Yeah.
Our home changed, the dynamic changed when she was gone, but now we get to take her personality and make a bold space and remember her through the process of it. And I'm just, man, she would be so proud.
Yeah, I think that she would.
Yeah, and now you get to learn her chicken soup.
I do. I know. I'm like trying to channel her boldness, you know, and we're channeling Juanita.
Juanita. Yes!
Juanita.
Oh, and you added the ita at the end of it. Did I say it like that to you?
Did I do it right?
Yes!
Okay.
Which, that's like the loving, endearing way to say her name.
Okay. Oh, that is delicious. There's so much flavor in that. I don't know why I'm surprised. I mean, I was like, oh, it's gonna be like just like vegetables, but that's so good.
Nice, warm, and like hearty for the soul. Like, yes, it makes your tummy all warm.
Warms my soul, warms my tummy, warms my heart. So we've finished the wall treatment, we've painted the wall treatment. How are you feeling about it?
Confident.
Confident, yes, I like that. What's your favorite part?
These. This is such a small change that I can confidently do myself at any time.
So did Eric see it? What did he think?
He came in yesterday and I let him know how cool I was and all the tools I used.
Yes. We're ready for the next step. Okay, are you ready?
What is the next step?
Boom, on the ceiling, we're doing beams. Nothing pulls mountain cabin-y vibes like some beams. So we want to figure out exactly what's happening in this ceiling. We need these beams to be supported so that they're not crashing down on your head. All right, ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right, now pull up that middle. Don't pinch your fingers. Pull it up. Look at that. Look at that. See? Hat does need to go backwards, so. Yeah, that's right, she means business. Okay. Okay, that grabbed. Okay, I want to throw in another. I don't think that one grabbed, so I'm going to throw in another one. Nope. It's nowhere. Where's my stud finder? Okay, so here's what's happening with the beams. We're trying to put these supports in, which is what the beam attaches to. And it's supposed to go into these ceiling joists, which we thought that we found. Oh, we got them marked. Do you see this?
Oh, yeah.
Hit them there. We didn't hit it there. I keep missing it, I keep missing it. I literally drill into like a foot span and I can't find the dang ceiling joists. We marked them and I'm panicking. Okay, let's go on the other. I'm just digging. I'm just digging here. And I'm telling you, the joist disappeared. I
I don't know what the heck happened.
Jeremy was in the ceiling. He said they're going this way.
We are drilling a million holes in her ceiling, and this is a room that is a sensitive space, and we're sitting in there, we're saying words.
Front of a I'm going in the exact same line of the one that I hit. That doesn't make any sense.
And we're frustrated, and I see Karen's face, and she's stressed. I think that she holds it together as long as I'm holding it together.
And we're sure I have those things in this place?
They have to for the drywall to attach.
I'm like, right?
And I'm not really holding it together right now because I'm frustrated and I don't know why it's not working. I went and I talked to her because I don't want to offend her. You know, this is the space that we're working in, and I want to check in and see that she's doing okay. And she's actually stressed out because she's afraid somehow that she's failing us.
I'm just stressed for all of the moving pieces that are going on around us.
Yeah. We're just digging holes in your ceiling.
It's not showing, and I know that. It's just like, I'm stressed because you guys aren't finding them. You guys are like, ah.
So she's stressed for me, I'm stressed for her. I'm kind of starting to ask myself, like, why the heck did I think that beams was a good idea to do in a space that I'm not super familiar with in a short time frame? So I'm just kind of doubting myself, and I'm frustrated. I hope that this plan works because it kind of has to.
Coming fast. Do you need any help, Karen?
No, I'm
holding
okay.
that sign?
I'm good.
All right, we're getting it. We're good. Okay. It's not falling down. Is your heart beating fast?
Yeah.
It's gonna be worth it.
Oh, look at that.
It's in there.
It's in there.
It's a beam.
Yeah. I feel like this is where I go, I'm beaming.
Now I can confidently tell you, we will figure out the rest of it. This is just like part of it. Like there's always something that makes you want to lose your mind. Oh, I love it. Okay, good job. So the beams, dang, that was stressful. So Karen and I, we were talking and we thought that it'd be fun to do something that neither of us have ever tried before. She loves country music. I love group dances. Let's go country line dancing. We both just showed up and twinning. Look at, we're totally twins.
You guys didn't plan that?
No, but this is what happens now that we're BFFs.
Oh yeah.
Who's more nervous right now? I don't know. You gotta step onto the floor. Hardest part's over.
So Karen, these beams are done. They look gorgeous,
They look fantastic.
but they tested our patience yesterday.
Oh yeah, I was feeling overwhelmed. Man, I want beams and they might not happen.
So what we ended up doing was getting this butterfly bolt right here. You drill into the ceiling, and once it passes the drywall, that fans out, and now it's dispersing the weight, and this thing can hold like 75 pounds itself. The butterflies. Hey, you like butterflies?
Yeah.
Right?
They're a big part of this room.
That's right, there's
There
butterflies.
are signs everywhere that this was meant to be.
The hardest part is behind us. Deep breath, right?
This was meant to be in way too many ways and way too many signs. It really is like my mom is here with us, just working through this process.
These are super cute. They're super simple, super clean. I felt like they needed a little something extra. And so we can add hardware right here and right here. See? It's a little custom, just kind of like a little added detail. That black in this room looks good. Okay, so we're gonna be replacing this main light. Flip the light switch and cross our fingers that we did everything right. Yes, it is on. So Karen, the time has come. I've loved working with you, but I need to lovingly kick you out so that the rest of it is a surprise.
Thank you so much
Okay.
for teaching me so much.
You've done so well. No peeking,
No peeking.
okay? All right. Bye, Karen.
Bye.
I'm so proud of you.
This is like what I pictured. This is great. Okay, that's pretty close. Did you peek?
I did not peek.
You promised me?
Scout's honor. It's reveal day. I can't wait to see it all come together.
She participated in so much of this. I feel like it's gonna feel like a part of her, but she's still gonna be completely floored.
I'm ready. I'm ready to see it. I'm ready to feel it.
This is the space that was for her mother. This is the space where her mother passed away, and it means a lot to her. And before this point, she kept this door closed. Deep down in my soul, I want her to love it, and I hope that it's a place of healing for her and for her family.
And now I got to work on something and use tools that made me feel powerful. So I already am going in this feeling strong and capable. Now I get to feel the love that the space has.
There's been so much time and effort and love that's been poured into it from me, from her, but also from this entire crew. We have everybody doing like double, triple, quadruple duty, and I feel like the entire crew feels like they've had a hand in this space too, and they're proud of it also. So it's so fun to know that there was an entire team behind this project and behind her, and I think that's what I love, is being able to rally around somebody and support them.
I'm ready. I'm just counting down the time.
And I think we nailed it. I think it's exactly what she wanted. I hope. I hope, I hope. Keep them closed. Okay, okay. Are you ready? Deep breath first. And open your eyes in 3, 2, 1.
Oh my God. It's so pretty.
I knew you loved to write. Your own little journaling corner.
That's my mom's Korean. There's blue butterflies. There's so much detail and so much hard work and so much like love. There's such a bold strength in this room, and it feels like I just needed a little bit of help of getting it out of me. And now I have this space that just feels like an overwhelming, good, cozy, warm, loving hug.
Healing, right? You always said you hoped that it could be healing.
Can I get a tissue?
Yes.
I have like... I love this! Don't you miss, don't you, Mickey? It's my favorite part of the room.
I'm so glad you like it.
And I get to see it like right when I come in every single day. I didn't even know I had a life motto until now. It feels so good. And those beams look so great.
Worth it, right?
So worth it. When I'm having a rough day, I'm just gonna be like, nothing is harder than those beams. I can do anything. It's perfect in here.
This was a garage.
So magical now. It's like my little garage cabin.
Yeah.
I get to go to bed here. I get to wake up here.
It was an honor and it was humbling being able to get to know you this week, get to know your family, get to know your mom. Thank you for letting me be a part of this experience.
It really is healing to work with your hands, creating something. It's been a journey and I'll never have the words to express to you or to thank you, because it wasn't just about learning from the tools or having a beautiful space. It's been getting to know you and talking about my favorite person in the world, like a lifetime of emotions in such a short period of time. It's been transformative, truly transformative.
This was a hard makeover. I thought that we nailed the design, but what I didn't know is when she was gonna walk in, how it was gonna make her feel. And as she walked through the room and kept discovering all the personal touches and everything, she said it felt like an extension of her. And that's like the best compliment that I can get and the biggest relief, because there was a point in the middle where I was really second guessing myself. What was I thinking? I'm letting everybody down and I'm like trying to hold it all together, trying to hold it together for Karen. And then I look and I realize I've actually got people holding it together for me too. And I don't have to do it alone. It's DIY together for a reason, right? I mean, that just keeps, this message keeps reinforcing itself. I've got Karen and my crew's got me, and it created something more beautiful than I could have even done on my own. And that's the beauty of it. Every time she walks in that room, she's gonna see that love that went into it. She's gonna see that intention that went into it, and she's gonna know every single person that played a part in it. And it just so happened that tonight there is a Rise Lantern Festival. And I thought, what better way to celebrate this week and celebrate this rune and celebrate Karen and her family and everything that they've been through than to have her and her family and the entire crew go to Rise and be able to celebrate all together.
¿Qué hace, señora?
Voy a hacer pupusas. Aquí tengo loroco con chicharrón queso con loroco, chicharrón con queso y solo chicharrón para el que quiera, de la que quiera.
¿Y esto qué es?
Es la masa de las pupusas.
Ok.
Ya está amasada.
¿Y acá qué
Este es
tenemos?
una ensaladita para acompañar las pupusas, un tequilita, una trenzuda, un titá para el que quiera.
Ok, ¿y dónde te puedes encontrar?
A la madre, ahí sí no sé a dónde.